Today we have the very special BMW CE 04. If you think of BMWs, you generally don't think of motorcycles, but not only do they make motorcycles of all sizes, they also make scooters and electric ones, and this is the future. The CE 04 is new and it's fantastic for the right situation. And we'll go over that today because it's probably not for everybody, but it is pretty awesome what they've done. So the basics of this is that it uses a BMW car battery, and it's mounted really low, so it gives you really low center of gravity. So therefore, it's really easily maneuverable because all the weight's low, so you don't really feel it. It's not that light of a bike. It's about 500 pounds or so, but it doesn't feel it. It feels extremely light because the weight's so low. And it's awesome, very maneuverable for driving around crowded cities. It's perfect for that city environment. It's got an 8.9 kilowatt hour battery that can be charged in about an hour and a half from on a high-speed charger. And it goes about 75-80 miles on a full charge, and it tops out at about 75 miles an hour. We tested it, and it still is pulling at 75, but in this case, this one, 79 was the magic mark. It stopped at 79. And what else can we say about it? It's quiet, it's easy to ride, it's luxurious, it has a lot of features, it carries 2 people, it's comfortable, and it's got a trunk. So let's take a look at some of the features.
The CE 04 is certainly striking. The styling is very futuristic and very minimalistic at the same time. It's very beautiful, and it's the low mass really helps it drive much better. It is overall, it is 90 inches long with a 66-inch wheelbase. The seat height's fairly low at 30.7. But it weighs 510 pounds, which is a lot for a small vehicle like this, but it's not too bad you don't feel it. It has a belt drive, so it keeps maintenance low and keeps it quiet. Single rear shock, and you have 120/70/15 Pirelli Diablos in the front and 160/60/15 rears. There are dual discs in the front, 265mm with 4 piston calipers in the front, and you have a single disc rear. The highlight, though, is the 10.25-inch TFT color display, and you, of course, have these controls to adjust everything in the vehicle by these knobs, which most of the BMW bikes these days use them. They're really nice. You even had heated grips, heated seats. The menu comes up. You can adjust the temperatures. It's really easy to do on the fly. You can adjust everything, and makes things much simpler. It is, and if you hook up your phone, you can control almost everything with your phone. You can have navigation and things like that. So it's overall a really nice system, easy to read, even in the sunlight. It's extremely clear. And the nice thing is the menus are actually fairly straightforward. So there's not much of a learning lesson in trying to figure out what everything is, because everything comes up, and the configuration of this thing is just really nice because bikes are about customization, and you can really tune everything exactly the way you want it. And once you do, then it'll make your riding so much easier, so much simpler. There's a USB port on the front. There's also a place to store your phone. It's even vented, and it has a USB-C port right there, so you can charge it. And it's also vented, so it won't overheat. On this side, you have the charging port, so you can charge the bike there, nice and clean, and again, weatherproof, so it's really nice. And you can plug in right there. So overall, amazing. And of course, the best part is the center trunk that's in the middle of the vehicle. There's a giant hole. You can store lots of groceries. You can put your helmet in there if you wanted to. It's lockable. It's beautiful. So there's not much not to like about this CE 04. It is certainly a lot of fun to ride, especially around town. It's fabulous.